The following is a special sports presentation of the Wabash Valley College Radio TV Broadcasting Department and News Channel 15.
Hello everybody, welcome back to the CIT here in 2019. It's Carmi getting ready to take on Mount Vernon. I'm Cole Carter alongside Travis Black as we are set and ready. Carmi coming off of a win against Harrisburg back on Monday. Mount Vernon took the loss, a tough one that is, to Fairfield back on Monday as well. If you noticed on the floor, a little bit of a uniform miscommunication. Both teams came out of the locker room wearing white. But Carmi, the benefit of being the home team, they got the old throwback stuck in the locker room. They're in the closet there in the locker room. They're wearing, I don't know, Travis, what would you say, early 2000s right there?
Late 90s, early 2000s.
Late 90s, early 2000s. Maybe we'll have some of that 1998 luck for the rest of this tournament as it's Carmi and Mount Vernon here in this one. So it's Adam Phelps and Wade Dixon doing the tip-off here for the start of this ball game. We're underway, and Phelps wins it, and it's Peyton Edwards who has the basketball. And this is about as weird 5-on-5 I've ever seen as far as uniforms go.
That's a big difference in the times, feels like.
Well, a turnover to start things off as Barbie was looking for Mahan. And, I mean, I know it's just uniform, Travis, you know, the whole deal, probably about a 5-minute delay might get things going as far as the flow for both teams, really.
Yeah, it throws them out of their rhythm. If they're used to a certain amount of time to get warmed up and ready, they take a little extra, might throw them off.
So Mount Vernon going with a little bit of a different starting lineup than the other night. Trevor Frisbee is in there along with Caleb Dosher, and Abram Adams is in there as well. So here's Mount Vernon back on offense. Here's Dosher down low, the freshman. Lost his handle, and it's going to go over to Carmi.
Sloppy game early on.
So yeah, both teams swapping turnovers. That was Dosher. It was Barbary who turned it over for the Bulldogs on the first time. So now Mount Vernon a little bit of a full court pressure here. Mount Vernon 1-11 on the campaign. Carmi got their 5th win of the year on Monday. They're 5-9. Here's Mahan over to Phelps in the corner now to Saunders. 50 down to Mahan. He'll go up and he's blocked on his way to the basket, but it will stay with Carmi. That was Wade Dixon with the block right there.
Good defensive play by Dixon.
Barbary to inbound, finds Mahan. Shot fake on the 3. Dribbles with the right hand, spin move. Bounce pass over to Adam Phelps. He'll turn and score, and just like that, Carmi's got the lead. Adam Phelps rocking 33 tonight.
That's some good basketball right there. That was a good play, draw the defense in and kick it down to the big guy in the post.
1 minute in, Carmi leads Mount Vernon 2-0. Here's Dosher down low, and he traveled on his way to the basket. So 2 turnovers for the freshman in 2 offense possessions for Mount Vernon. And so here they go again. They're going to pick up this full court pressure. Let's see what Carmi can do. Here's Phelps. And you got to think they want to get back to Barbary here and just clear out. That's what they'll do. Barbary rocking number 5, usually wears number 10 on their current uniforms. Here's Mahan. Down low to Phelps. 2 more for the senior. And they're going to take advantage. Dosher listed at 6'4", but Phelps, 2 easy buckets for him. 4-0 Carmi, 6.5 to go in the first. Driving in, this is going to be Frisbee with it. Frisbee knocked away by Saunders. It will stay with the Bulldogs.
Saunders is keeping up the defensive pressure.
Saunders, one of those guys, is not really known for how many points he'll put in the scorebook, but it's those defensive effort plays that keeps him in the starting lineup every night. Here's Adams into the lane. His float shot is up, and it's off the mark. And foul on the shot. Adams will go to the free throw line. They're going to call that on 33. Adam Phelps, the senior, picks up his first foul. 6:13 to go in the opening quarter. It's 4-0 Carmi. Adams' first free throw is good. Abram Adams, a tough one to get out there. His first free throw is good. So it's 4-1 now. Mount Vernon getting their first points of the night. Adams' second free throw, no good. Dosher tried to fight for the rebound. They're going to say last touch by Phelps. It will stay with the Wildcats here. So a second chance opportunity here for Mount Vernon.
That was a lack of execution and boxing out. Coach Anderson wouldn't be happy, would he?
Coach Anderson also would be happy that both teams brought white uniforms. that was his unwritten rule. As Dosher fires a three-pointer, it's off the mark, and Saunders grabs the rebound. Anderson always said, anytime you play in a tournament, always pack both uniforms, no matter how full your bag is. Because you don't want something like for what just happened to happen in a tournament. So here's Mahan down low to Edwards, and he can't corral it, and Edwards still has it down low. Edwards kicks it out to Mahan. He'll fire a three-pointer. Kaboom! Ethan Mahan, who dropped 20 first-half points against Harrisburg on Monday, has his first of the night. That's 3, and it's 7-1 Carmi. Here's Hostetter, stolen by Phelps. Here comes Phelps to the other end, 1-on-2. Lost the dribble, ball on the ground, and Dosher has it. And he's going to, well, they're going to call it jump ball. And the possession arrow is in favor of Mount Vernon. So Phelps thought he had a fast break, but never had the handle of the basketball. And so Mount Vernon has the ball, 5.5 to play in the first quarter. It's 7-1 Carmi. So here's Hostetter on the right side, guarded by Barbary. Barbary, the sophomore, has really been playing well in these past couple of games. Phelps with the steal. So Phelps, who had the steal in the previous possession, has one more right here. And here come the Bulldogs. Here's Phelps, down low to Mahan. Mahan, one dribble. He goes up and he's blocked. I believe that was Dixon who blocked him earlier in the ball game. Has the block right there, and so Carmi will stay on offense here. 5 minutes to go in the opening frame. Here's Barbary. He'll try a three-pointer. It's off the back of the rim. Rebound, Hostetter. And here come the Wildcats. In the corner, this is going to be Frisbee. Frisbee drives in, back over to Hostetter. Lost it, but then gets it back. Hostetter, jump stop in the lane. His shot is up off the mark. Rebound is going to be a foul called all over the back on, I believe, Dosher. Possession will go over to Carmi. Travis, glad you were able to join us tonight. Sounded really thrilled when I asked you to join the team for a game.
Game or two.
Game or two, maybe.
Possibly.
Hopefully see you again on Saturday. Bulldogs back on offense, leading by 6, 7-1 here. So we approach 4.5 to play in this first quarter. Here's Phelps in the corner. Bounce pass to Edwards. Edwards turns. Edwards shoots. Edwards scores. Peyton Edwards has 2 points. It's an 8-point Carmi lead, 9-1. Bulldogs once again rocking the throwback uniforms tonight. Here's Hostetter on a screen from Dixon. Dribbles left, now over to Dosher. 5 out of 3 met there by Edwards. Now finds Frisbee. Frisbee bounce pass to Dosher. Dosher back over to Hostetter. Hostetter goes in with the right hand. Jump stop. Lost it. Got it back. Double dribble. And great defense there by Ty Barbary to force the turnover.
Carmi's defense has been really forcing a lot of turnovers.
I have 5 down for Mount Vernon in this first half, I believe. You have something different? Or is that,
no, I got 5.
You got 5?
Yeah.
We're on the same page there, Trav.
Yep.
Bulldogs back on offense, 4 minutes to go in the first. Here's Edwards. He goes up and he scores. Count the bucket and a foul. Man, Trav, you really got to like the way that Peyton Edwards has played these last couple of games.
He's getting good early post position and not playing tentative. I know he's a sophomore, but he can bang with these guys. He's 6'6". Use that height to his advantage.
We're going to have a platoon swap here for the Mount Vernon Wildcats. This is going to be pretty much their starters from the other night. Throwing 23 Tyler Walls, 35 Zach Badiger. And also Sam Thomas, Ben Varner, and Braden Henning. Edwards free throw no good. Rebound Mahan. He's going to dribble it out, and the Bulldogs can set up their possession. But Mahan's going to overthrow Edwards. Barbary saves it, but Edwards was fouled, or Edwards committed the foul, going for the save. Nice hustle by Ty Barbary trying to save that possession right there. The foul is on. Can't tell who they call that on.
I didn't see either.
They do call it on Peyton Edwards, so Edwards picks up his first foul. Wildcats back on offense. Here's Thomas over to Henning. Henning with the left hand, back over to Thomas. Thomas is their leading scorer for this ball club. I was really surprised when Coach Aldridge told me he was not starting. Here's a three-pointer from Tyler Walls, and he hits it. Tyler Walls, the first made field goal for the Wildcats. It's 11-4. And it's Carmi's back on offense. Here's Saunders in the left corner now to Phelps. Phelps looking around, back over to Saunders on the right wing to Barbary. Down low to Mahan. Mahan squares up, power dribble, goes up and scores. 2 more for the junior, Ethan Mahan. And Carmi's lead up to 9, 13-4. Shovel pass to Badiger. Badiger over to Sam Thomas. Henning dribbles with the right hand, goes up, stripped on his way up, and Henning stays with it. Henning, crossover dribble now up top. There's Thomas, he'll fire a three-pointer, and that's off the back of the rim. Rebound Thomas, right back to Badiger, and Badiger scores. So a good offensive possession there for the Wildcats. Sam Thomas following his own shot, and Zach Badiger getting 2 points, and a timeout taken by Carmi White County. We'll take one as well, back in 30 seconds.
Carmi Tournament Basketball brought to you in part by Comprehensive Dental Care of Mount Carmel, where we love smiling faces. Dr. David and Bryce Miller and Elisa Perez and the entire staff have the right plan and treatment for you. Kids too, 325 East 13th Street. Call today, 263-6555. And by Studio D and D's Cuts, designed by Dylan, right next to Lucy's Place on 5th Street in Mount Carmel. They're brand new. Call for an appointment today at 812-618-8646. Be sure and ask about their customer loyalty program. You've never looked better. Studio D's and D's Cuts.
Thank you to Mr. Lane Camp, who has made his trip all the way from home to do this game for us. Lane, currently going to school at SIC, came back to help us out for the night. Also, Nikki Lamont over on the left side of him running the camera for us. She's been here the past couple of games, so big thank you to both of them. Thanks to Travis Black for joining me for this one. Bulldogs lead Mount Vernon 13-6. Now the Wildcats throwing some full court pressure. Here's Edwards, 2-on-1. Edwards tipped away and a steal. And here come the Wildcats. Here's Hennon up ahead, and it's going to be knocked away, and it will stay with the Bulldogs. And Coach Kevin Wolf not too happy about that possession.
Mount Vernon coming out of that timeout just picked up the pressure, and it seems like Carmi hasn't made the necessary adjustments yet.
Just under 2.5 to go in the first. Bulldogs lead by a touchdown, 13-6. In the corner now is Hostetter. The rest swing around here is Thomas. On a screen from Badiger. Thomas now finds Tyler Walls. He'll fire another deep three. It's in and out. And a rebound in the hands of Ty Barbary. Barbary trying to work on Varner here. Nice dribble moves by the sophomore. Here's Mahan trying to get on a screen from Edwards. Back to Barbary, swinging around. Here's Rankin. Devin Rankin's checking the ball game, a sophomore for the Bulldogs. He's wearing number 22 tonight. Here's Barbary over to Rankin, tipped away. Here's Henning at the other end, and Henning scores. And Mount Vernon not going down yet. They're just trying to stay alive in this one. 13-8, under 2 to go, and Sam Thomas has a steal, and Sam Thomas has a basket. And Coach Kevin Wolf is not too happy. Timeout on the floor. We'll take one as well, back in 30 seconds.
The Golden Aces are back in action on the basketball court. They continue to improve towards postseason success. As your local community bank, we are committed to helping you achieve financial success. Stop by any of our locations and join our team today.
If you're looking for the best barbecue around, look no further than Hog Heaven Barbecue, 411 West 9th Street, Mount Carmel. Rick Marshall and the staff have been cooking up the best pork ribs and chicken since 1987. Hog Heaven Barbecue is a full-service family restaurant serving breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Be sure to check out our delicious buffet and salad bar. And it's not just barbecue at Hog Heaven. Enjoy our steaks, burgers, catfish, homemade pies, and desserts. Also, check out our beef brisket special with 2 sides for just $7.95. Hog Heaven Barbecue, 411 West 9th, Mount Carmel.
Welcome back here at McDougal Everest. Cole Carter alongside Travis Black. Mount Vernon staying alive in this one, as Carmi is kind of let this one slip here in the other part of the ball game. Having a hard time taking care of the basketball, Travis, as you mentioned, and Carmi's got to clean that up if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Mount Vernon, and both Carmi and Mount Vernon have been working the ball in the paint a lot, getting post touches, and Carmi's just out beefing them right now, some would say. So they're amping up the pressure to get up and down, see if they can't outrun them.
Mount Vernon's got a lot of athletic players. Maybe some of them not the most basketball gifted players, but they got some guys who can run and jump and steal the basketball. And a couple of guys that made some shots. Sam Thomas, just to mention, had a couple of nice hustle plays. He's got 2 points, but now the Wildcats are within 3. It's 13-10. Phelps stuck in the corner, double team. He's got to get rid of it. Throws it over to Saunders. They got to cross the timeline. Saunders up ahead to Rankin. Threw it too far, but Rankin goes and gets it in the corner. Now back out to Mahan. Mahan will drive in. Mahan in the lane. What a move by Ethan Mahan. He's got 2 more. 7 points for the junior. Here's Zach Badiger at the top of the key, gets Phelps up. Badiger got stripped. Barbary's got it. Barbary doesn't have his dribble. Badiger pokes it away. Barbary lost it. Who was it touched by last? It was touched last by Barbary, as Ty Barbary picked up his dribble. Didn't have nowhere else to go with it, and they stripped it out of his hands. Last touch by the sophomore. Now number 24, Wade Dixon, will check back into the game for the Wildcats.
Early on, this game's been very, very sloppy.
Varner will inbound, throws the jump ball out to Thomas, and here are the Wildcats down by 5. As we approach 1 minute to go in the first quarter. Here's Henning. Working on Rankin, back up top to Varner on the left side to Thomas. Thomas on a screen from Dixon, lost it in midair, and they're going to say last touch by the Bulldogs. Travis, not sure if you were here on Monday, but Mount Vernon, despite losing by 40-some-odd points, whatever they did to Fairfield, they made Fairfield struggle in the first half. As a steal here by Adam Phelps. They made Fairfield struggle in the first half and kind of made them work for it there in the second half.
Yeah, Fairfield's biggest strength is 10. They go 10 deep, and so does Mount Vernon. They're going to get up and run. They're going to get up and pressure them, and stamina always becomes an issue in games like these.
Here's Barbary in the corner, down low to Phelps. Phelps one dribble, Phelps goes up, scores, and one for Adam Phelps. The senior has 6 and a chance to make it 7 as that foul was called on, I believe, number 35, Zach Badiger, his first. And so Phelps a chance to get his 7th point on the night. Phelps' free throw is no good. Rims out, Badiger grabs the board, and here come the Wildcats. Here's Varner, met there by Barbary. Crossover on Barbary, now goes into the left hand. Still working on Barbary. His shot is up, his shot is good. Not a bad move by Ben Varner. He was another one of those hustle, quick players for the Wildcats in that loss on Monday. Here's Phelps, back to Mahan, over to Barbary. Bulldogs break the pressure fairly easily. Now here's Saunders. Gotta think, give props to Mount Vernon defensively. They've been all over the place. Phelps for 3, got it. It's been the Adam Phelps show here in the first quarter. He's got 9, ball knocked away. Thomas at the buzzer, got it. Oh, they're going to count the shot. They're going to count the shot. Was that a 2-pointer or a 3-pointer? They're going to call it a 2. Sam Thomas throws it up at the buzzer, and that's how the first quarter ends. Carmi leads at 20-14 on a crazy shot by Sam Thomas. Second quarter coming up in 30 seconds.
For over a century, Mount Carmel Public Utility Company has served Wabash County with safe and reliable energy. And now we're there for you in a whole new way. Introducing our new Smart Hub app. The free app lets you access your account 24 hours a day right from your fingertips. Receive email notifications when a new bill is issued and pay that bill directly online, anywhere, anytime. Access your usage history and more. Download the Smart Hub app today at mtcpu.com. Just another way Mount Carmel Public Utility Company serves our neighbors, families, and friends.
Travis Black. It's been a frustrating first half for the Bulldogs despite their 6-point lead. And we saw, if you could see, Coach Kevin Wolf there at the end of the first half after a crazy shot by Sam Thomas. Give the kid credit. But Kevin Wolf was not happy as his players just kind of gave up there in the final seconds, and Mount Vernon got a crazy shot off.
Yeah, you can't do that. Thomas is the type of player, you give him an inch, he'll take a mile. So might not always be with skill, but it'll be with speed, agility.
Sam Thomas has 4 points, and the Wildcats are within 6 as we begin the second quarter of play. Ty Barbary crosses the timeline, goes right to Mahan, back to Barbary, over to the left side of Saunders. In the corner to Rankin, he'll fire a 3-pointer, it's short. Rebound Sam Thomas, here come the Wildcats. Thomas at the other end, Euro step in the lane. What a move by Sam Thomas. He's kind of feeling it here in this first half. 30 seconds into the second quarter, Carmi's lead down to 4, and Varner went for the steal. He was going to call for a foul. That was Ben Varner who just committed his first foul. Varner, a 5'9" senior. Go ahead, Travis.
Looks like Mount Vernon switched into a zone. They're going with a 3-2 zone. We got to get it in the short corner. They got to get it going to the basket. They can't just get pushed out further and further. They're playing right into their hands.
Carmi back on offense against his zone defense. Saunders now up top to Barbary on the right side to Rankin. Bulldogs around the perimeter here. Here's Saunders back to Barbary, over to Rankin on the right side. Left side to Barbary, back over to Saunders. Being very patient here. Mahan flashing up, don't give it to him. Barbary in the corner. Barbary bounce pass to Phelps. Phelps trying to square up. Phelps tangled up, and they're going to call a foul on Zach Badiger there at the end of the play. And that will be Badiger's second foul. Just over 7 minutes to play here in the second quarter. Carmi leading Mount Vernon 20-17. Second game here in the second session. 2019 CIT. Rankin for 3. You give it to him, the sophomore who is getting a lot of minutes here this year at the varsity level. It's a big 3 there. Carmi's lead up to 7. Hitting in the lane out to Thomas. On a screen from Badiger, Thomas left to right, back to Badiger. He'll try a three-pointer. Off the mark, rebound, Dixon. Dixon's shot is up, no good. Badiger there for the offensive rebound. Badiger's shot no good. Dixon gets it again. He can't hit. Badiger gets it again, and he is fouled, and that is frustrating if you're a head coach, and Kevin Wolf cannot be happy about that.
No, he can't, Cole. They're not boxing out. They're not getting their butts into anybody. It's a free run to the rim for these athletes.
We both have been in practice with these coaching staff, and one of the biggest things they stress about is boxing out and not allowing offensive rebounds as Badiger misses the first.
Yeah, hours and hours of the shell drill.
That's right. 6.5 to go in the first half. Mount Vernon hanging around. Carmi playing sloppy here so far. But the Bulldogs lead at 23-16. Badiger's second free throw is good. So the senior has 3 points. Now checking back in will be Caleb Dosher. Dosher, the freshman, got the start. Scored a couple of points. Check that. Incorrect. Thought he did, but he did not. So he's back into the ball game. Carmi's lead down to 6, 23-17. Here's Barber on the left side down to Saunders. Back right to Barber in the corner to Rankin. Rankin double team there. Back out to Barber. They're going to swing it around this zone defense. Here's Saunders on the left side. Back to Barber over the corner to Rankin. Bounce pass to Mahan. Great pass from Rankin. 2 more for Ethan Mahan, who's got 9 points. Barner to Thomas on a screen from Dosher. Thought about the step back. Now finds Dixon. Back to Thomas. Thomas. Oh my goodness, what a move. Sam Thomas, 8 points for the Wildcats. (25-19), Carmi on top. So we approach 5.5 to go in the second quarter. Game 2 here in the Wednesday night session. Rankin for 3 again. 6 points for the sophomore.
Devin Rankin's the type of player he hasn't met a shot he wouldn't take.
There's a shot from Varner. I mean, good point there, Travis. He's pretty fearless. You talk about sophomores. I mean, I know you were pretty fearless your sophomore year shooting the basketball, but Rankin, a guy that probably not all people thought would be in this spot, but he's not scared to shoot, and when he does shoot, he makes them. Rankin for 3 again, off the mark, short. Phelps grabs the offensive rebound and back out to Rankin. Carmi will reset the offense. So a second chance opportunity here. Saunders on the left side over to Barbary. Now back over to Saunders. Under 5 to go in the second quarter. Rankin bounce pass to Phelps. Phelps goes up and 1 for Adam Phelps. He is cooking here in this first half. He's got 11 points.
They're doing a good job feeding him the ball inside. He's getting good position. He went up strong through about 3 Mount Vernon defenders.
So Coach Kevin Wolf's gone with this group for quite a while. Rankin, Barbary, Saunders, Phelps, and Mahan. Phelps' free throw is no good. That's something Carmi has struggled with here in the early part of the year. That ball's tipped away off the rebound, and it will go to Carmi.
And I know some of these kids are really good shooters. Most of the time it's confidence at the free throw line when you're a good shooter and you just can't get the ball to go.
The game that comes to mind definitely is the game against Vienna at the EHT. Carmi missed 7 free throws in the fourth quarter and lost by a point. Here's Varner, goes to the left hand. His shot blocked by Phelps, and they call a foul.
Ooh, that was a little bit of a phantom one, I'd say.
They might have, who would they call that on? Referee held number 5. They're going to call number 5, Ty Barbary.
Throwback got you?
Throwback did get me. I mean, it's tough. So used to these numbers the way they were, and then they just switched it up on me. So Barbary's first foul, and the free throw by Varner is good. Ben Varner, a scrappy 5'9" senior for these Mount Vernon Wildcats.
Scrappy is the perfect word to describe these Mount Vernon Wildcats. They're going to get up.
Varner misses the free throw. Phelps grabs the rebound, so Bulldogs back on offense, leading by 8. 4.5 to play in the second quarter. Barbary dribbles left. Back over to Saunders, back to Barbary. Left side now to Rankin. Bounce pass to Phelps, out to Barbary. He'll fire a three-pointer off the back of the rim. Rebound tipped up, and Mahan's got it. So another offensive rebound there for the Bulldogs. That ball's taken away by Thomas. How about Sam Thomas with a steal there?
He's been their playmaker all game. He's going to continue to.
Thomas, Euro step, traveled. Thomas can't believe it, but I've seen about 3 players try to Euro step in this tournament. He's been called for travel all 3 times.
Eurostep doesn't exist in high school basketball, and some
It works at Hoops at Shaw in backyard basketball, but they don't call it. They don't let you get away with it here at the high school level. Peyton Edwards checks back in, and it looks like August Saunders takes his seat. 4 minutes to play. Carmi leads Mount Vernon 30-22 here in the 7 o'clock game of the Wednesday night session of the 2019 CIT. Barbie left side to Rankin in the corner now to Phelps. Zips it down low to Mahan. He'll turn. He can't hit. Kind of a tough shot, but Thomas grabs the rebound. Here's Varner. Shovel pass to Thomas. Thought about a three. Goes around Mahan in the lane. His shot short. Dosher there for the offensive board. Ball on the ground down low. And the officials call a jump ball. Possession arrow in favor of Mount Vernon. Credit Dosher there for the rebound. 3.5 to play. Bounce pass to Henning down low. Henning working on Rankin. Fade away. No good. Rebound Rankin. So here come the Bulldogs. Final 3:20 here in this first half. Not a bad crowd here for the middle of the night game. Barbary over to Rankin in the corner now to Phelps. Phelps cross court to Barbary. In the corner to Mahan. Thought about a bounce pass. Now back to Barbary. Thought about a three. Carmi very patient here offensively. Barbary almost turns it over, and it will be a turnover as Rankin committed the foul as Varner was going up for the steal.
Varner was baiting that pass the whole way. He knew he could jump it.
And that's something Ty Barber's just kind of got to get better at. I've seen him multiple times this year just kind of telegraph that pass, and defenders have been able to steal that.
Yeah, but that's just a field play. Once he gets older, he's just a sophomore now.
Mm-hmm.
Once he gets older, he'll understand when to throw that type of pass and when not to. Understand how to bait the defender. Don't telegraph it. Look away. Get to the guy you want it. He'll learn. He's just a sophomore.
Tyler Walls back into the game for the Wildcats. Here's Henning. Dribbles to the left hand. Pull up jump shot from the free throw line off the mark. Henning goes for his own rebound. Edwards can't get it. Edwards falls down. They're going to call a foul on the Wildcats. I believe they're going to call that number 15, Braden Henning. Or was it no foul? They're just going to say last touch by Henning. 2:45 to play in the second quarter. Carmi leads Mount Vernon 30-22. A low-scoring affair here. Here's Rankin. Back to Barbary. Carmi very far away from the basket here against his zone defense. Here's Phelps in the corner. Phelps back to Rankin. Rankin for three. Off the mark. Edwards fighting for the rebound. It's Walsh who has it now in the hands of Varner. So credit Varner for the rebound. Up ahead to Henning. Henning goes up and he's fouled on his way to the basket. Braden Henning sneaking behind the defense.
What? You see that no look?
What was that, Travis?
You see that no look?
No look pass? I didn't notice it. I just saw Henning down the court. He caught the pass.
It's pretty impressive by Varner.
Could you have done that, Travis, back in your heyday?
That was about 100 years ago, it feels like.
Maybe try 1 year ago.
Yeah, you got me.
Henning misses the first free throw as Oakley G checks in the ball game. Looks like Devin Rankin's out of the ball game now. Second free throw by Henning is good. So Henning has his first point of the night. Check that third point of the night. Timeout. Mount Vernon will take one as well. Back in 30 seconds.
I didn't want to go to community college because it was too small, too limiting.
I wanted a place where I could expand my horizons and gain experiences for a strong future.
Where I could meet people from other places and learn about them.
A college choice that meant a strong start, not huge debt.
Where I would have the support I needed.
Where teachers knew my name and worked with me on a personal level.
And people were ready and available to help me plan my future.
That's why I choose my community college!
Welcome back to McDougal Evers. Cole Carter alongside Travis Black as well as Lane Camp and Nikki Lamont. As the Bulldogs, kind of a tough first half. They lead Mount Vernon by 7, 30-23 here with 2:20 to go in the first half. And it looks like Mount Vernon's going to stick to this kind of three-quarter court pressure. Here's Barbary looking up ahead. Dribbles right, now finds Phelps. Phelps right back to Barbary. Barbary goes left side to Oakley G. Bounce pass to Mahan. Couldn't get it. Now he's got it. And picks up his dribble. Tough spot. Double team. Mahan's got to get rid of it. Can't get rid of it. Now tries to go to Barbary and it's stolen by Walls. Walls at the other end will lay it in, and Mount Vernon's within 5.
That's right there what you can't do. You can't give the ball to the guy in the corner and then run away from him.
Bulldogs break the pressure here. Mahan corrals his dribble, now finds Barbary. Barbary picks up his dribble, now finds Edwards, met there by Dosher. High, finds Brinken, or Barbary I should say, now over to Mahan in the corner. Cross court to Barbary, makes the catch, fires a three-pointer, short, rebound into the hands of Ben Varner. Varner throws it up ahead to Dosher. Dosher spin move, nice pass, Henning for three. It's off the mark. Phelps goes up and grabs the rebound. Coach Kevin Wolf making sure his team runs the right play here. On crossover, bounce pass over to G. And G over to Barbary. Barbary back over to G. Oakley G, a 5'11 freshman who's getting a lot of minutes here in his freshman year. Mahan will shoot a three and make it. 12 for Ethan Mahan. Carmi's lead up to 8, 33-25. Here's Sam Thomas. Now finds Varner. His three-pointer. No good. Rebound Oakley G. And here come the Bulldogs. Final 40 seconds here in the first half. Here's Phelps in the corner, met there by Walls. Dribbling left is Phelps. Now over to G. Bounce pass to Mahan. 30 seconds. Here's Barbary. Bulldogs taking their time looking for the best shot here in the final seconds. Mahan almost threw it away. Phelps saves it and throws it over to Edwards, who corrals it. And now Edwards has 15 seconds, finds Barbary. Big save there. Henning pokes it away from Barbary. Barbary gets it back. 9 seconds. And a foul is called on Braden Henning, I believe. And it is on Braden Henning. He'll pick up his first foul. That's the 7th on the Wildcats. And so now I believe that's going to send Barbary to the free throw line. As Cooper Craig checks into the ballgame for the first time, Peyton Edwards takes a seat. So indeed, Barbary goes to the free throw line. He has 0 points on the night. Barbary's first free throw is good. Gets in the score column.
Hopefully that'll get him going. It's always good to get a free throw and see something go in the net, and you might get it going.
Barbary's second free throw, no good. Rebound Walls. Final seconds. Here come the Wildcats. It's Varner. Crossover. Blocked by Mahan. It's Henning. He fires to the buzzer. And how about 2 crazy buzzer beaters in this first half by the Mount Vernon Wildcats? Henning's got 5 points. And at the half, it's a 9-point game. Carmi leads 34-25. We'll take a 3-minute break. Halftime stats coming up.
Carmi Tournament Basketball brought to you in part by Comprehensive Dental Care of Mount Carmel, where we love smiling faces. Dr. David and Bryce Miller and Elisa Perez and the entire staff have the right plan and treatment for you. Kids too, 325 East 13th Street. Call today, 263-6555. And by Studio D and D's Cuts, designed by Dylan, right next to Lucy's Place on 5th Street in Mount Carmel. They're brand new. Call for an appointment today at 812-618-8646. Be sure and ask about their customer loyalty program. You've never looked better. Studio D's and D's Cuts.
Mount Vernon will start the half with the basketball. And officials trying to figure out who's got the possession. They're going to say it is Carmi basketball. They'll be going from left to right here to start the second half. Mount Vernon comes in with a 1-11 record. Carmi 5-9. Carmi defeated Harrisburg on Monday night. Mount Vernon lost to Fairfield. Adam Phelps gets things started here in the second half with 2 points. He's got 13.
That was a good design play to come out of the half with.
Mahan with the steal. Here he goes in front of the pack. 2-step up, and a shot's good. So the Bulldogs come out hungry in the second half. Mahan's got 2 in the second half. Phelps has 2, 14 from Mahan, 13 for Phelps. Carmi's lead is 11.
Carmi will go as far as those two take them.
Varner gets his own rebound, and a foul going to be called, I believe, on Peyton Edwards on the shot. So they're going to call it on Peyton Edwards. The sophomore picks up his second foul. It's under 7.5 to go in the third quarter. It's an 11-point Bulldog lead. Varner over to Walls. His jump shot, good. Tyler Walls, who came off the bench tonight, came off the bench on Monday, has 7 points. Not a bad outing for him. Back to a 9-point game. Mount Vernon staying with this pressure. Here's Saunders trying to find Mahan, stolen by Badiger. Here goes Badiger, the big man going coast to coast. Got his shot to fall. My goodness. Banneker's got 5.
They went back to that three-quarter court trap.
Barbary up to Edwards, tipped away by Walls. And Carmi stays on offense. Under 7 to go. Carmi leads by a touchdown, 38-31. Here's Barbary. Bounce pass to Saunders, over to Barbary in the corner now to Mahan. Mahan bounce pass to Phelps. Phelps tries to dribble, and they're going to call a foul on Zach Banneker. It's going to be his 3rd foul. And so that's his 3rd foul. I assume that is going to be who Trevor Frisbee is coming to get, and it is. Frisbee on the roster as a 6'4" sophomore. Saunders will trigger in a 3-point or in a 7-point Carmi lead. Here's Barbary right in front of the bench. Thought about a 3, dribbles with the left hand, and now slows it down. Carmi on offense here, 6.5 to play in the 3rd quarter. Mahan for 3 on the right side, no good. Rebound Phelps. Phelps goes 1 dribble, goes up, and he's fouled, I believe, by Wade Dixon. And so 2 free throws coming up for the big man, Adam Phelps.
That's a surprising miss by Mahan. He's been on fire this tournament from deep.
Well, there on Monday, I think for a while, Mahan, he scored the first 16 for Carmi. A lot of fans didn't think he was going to miss. Ended with 22 on the night. Phelps hits the first free throw. 14 for Adam Phelps. He's also got 4 rebounds tonight. Phelps' 2nd free throw off the back of the rim. Rebound Tyler Walls, and here come the Wildcats in an 8-point Carmi lead. Here's Henning up ahead. Henning dribbles with the right hand, now finds Walls. He'll fire a 3. It's no good. Rebound Phelps. 5 boards for Adam Phelps, and now it's Barbary. Wildcats trying to trap. Barbary falls down. A foul called on the Wildcats, I believe, on Braden Henning. So indeed they called on Henning his 2nd foul. And so Bulldogs back on offense. Barbary over to Phelps on the right side. Now back over to Barbary. Throws it up for Mahan. Mahan dribbling, got the pressure. Mahan goes up, can't hit. Offensive rebound, Edwards. His shot no good. Phelps right there for the tip in. Adam Phelps with 16 points on the night. It's a 10-point Carmi lead. Carmi definitely playing with a little more pep in their step in the 2nd half. Henning on the right side, met there by Saunders. Dribbles with the right hand. Henning, and a foul called on August Saunders as Henning was trying to go baseline. So Saunders picks up his 1st foul, just the 2nd foul on Carmi here in the 2nd half. And a sub made here, Zach Banneker right back into the ball game. Tyler Walls takes a seat. He's got 7 points, and now it's Banneker in the ball game. Sam Thomas down low, and he had an impressive 1st half. Give him 2 more.
That was defensive lapse right there by Mahan. Just let his man cut right to the basket on an out-of-bounds play.
Mahan at the other end. His shot's no good. Rebound Dixon. Big possession here for the Wildcats. Here is Henning on the left side. Thomas for 3. He got it. Mount Vernon right back in it. 13 points for Sam Thomas. It's a 5-point game, 41-36. A 5-0 run for the Wildcats. Barbary into the front court. Bounce pass to Mahan. Stolen by Henning. Carmi's fallen apart here in the past couple of minutes after a pretty good start. Thomas shot fake. Step back now finds Varner. Wide open. His 3-pointer is good. Timeout. Carmi, White County. Full timeout. We'll take one as well. Back in 30 seconds.
The Golden Aces are back in action on the basketball court. They continue to improve towards postseason success. As your local community bank, we are committed to helping you achieve financial success. Stop by any of our locations and join our team today.
Beware, old man winter. When winter weather rears its ugly head, and it will, you can count on News Channel 15 for the latest storm forecast and updates. Kyle Peach will be live in the studio to keep you up to the minute on what to expect and how to deal with it. School closings, traffic delays, and more for Southeastern Illinois. News Channel 15 will have it all. And when you're on the go, you can also tune in 89.1 The Bash for the latest school and weather-related information.
Welcome back. Carmi out of a timeout. Coach Wolf just called, and you can understand his frustration. Mount Vernon's on an 8-0 run. We've got it back to a 2-point game. Cole Carter alongside Travis Black, also with Lane Camp and Nikki Lamont, as this is the best Mount Vernon's looked all tournament by far.
Yeah, they like running with numbers, and they're starting to run with numbers now. Sam Thomas is just going out there, making plays, getting steals, getting deflections, tip passes.
And I recall Sam Thomas last year when he played in this tournament last year. He was by far Mount Vernon's best player, and he's shown that he's still got it this year. 13 points right now for the senior Sam Thomas. So Carmi back on offense. They lead by 2, 4:40 to play in the third quarter. Mount Vernon's pressure has been paying off. Here's Phelps, met there by Baddiger. Phelps throws it up to Edwards. Edwards squares up on Dixon, cross court out of Mahan, and the Bulldogs will slow things down. The smart thing to do here. Here in the corner to Phelps. Phelps surveys the area, now finds Barbary. Barbary thought about a 3, now over to Saunders in the corner, back to Barbary. Barbary thought about a 3, goes with the left hand, now finds Mahan. Back to Barbary. Carmi looking for the best shot possible. Phelps finds Saunders, who's scoreless.
They're trying to get it to Mahan. He's got a mismatch on him.
Mahan fires a 3. It's off the mark, but right into the hands of Ty Barbary. Barbary bounce pass to Edwards, squares up, triple team, now finds Saunders. Over to Phelps. Give credit to Mount Vernon's defense. It's been a long possession, and they're still trying to deny the basketball. Bounce pass to Edwards. Edwards lost the dribble. Mount Vernon basketball. Give props to the Wildcats right there. I mean, that's a pretty good defensive effort.
That was a good close to a minute, 15 seconds of just straight defense. They weren't allowing anything.
So now here we go, 3:40 to go in the third quarter. Mount Vernon a chance to take the lead right here. Haven't led the entire ball game. Here's Henning on the left side, guarded by Saunders. Gets around a screen. Henning to the rim. Henning ties the ball game at 41. A 10-0 run for Mount Vernon. And all the momentum right now in favor of the Wildcats. Saunders up ahead to Mahan. Mahan met there by Henning. Mahan dribbles left, now throws it up, stolen by Sam Thomas. Thomas one-on-one with Phelps at the other end, and he's fouled. Looked like he might have been going for the dunk, and Mount Vernon can take the lead as Sam Thomas goes to the free throw line. That foul on Adam Phelps.
Mahan did the unwritten rule of trying to break a press, dribble to the corner, pick it up, and then how Mount Vernon beautifully rotated to the next closest guy and made him cross-court pass, and they just picked it off.
Thomas gives the Wildcats their first lead of the ball game, probably their first lead of this tournament. 42-41. He's got 14 points. But you mentioned it, Travis, that going to the corner against this trap defense, that is the biggest no-no you can do in basketball. Thomas hits them both, a 2-point Mount Vernon lead, 43-41. Barbary finds Phelps, right back to Barbary. Right side of Phelps. Phelps, the big guy, kind of looking as the ball handler here against his defense. Ball has got across the timeline. Barbary does. Bounce pass over to Saunders. Saunders cross court. Phelps thought about a 3. Now here's G. He thought about a 3. Now back to Phelps. Now here's Saunders over to Barbary on the left side. Now over to Oakley G. Saunders finds Phelps. Good pass from Saunders, and Phelps ties the game. Great pass from the senior. Thomas, heat check. Got it. From the logo. Looked like you out there, Travis.
You flatter me. I was all right.
46-43, Mount Vernon refuses to go down. Here's Barbary. Left side, dribbles right, finds Oakley G now on the right side to Saunders, lobs it for Phelps. Phelps one dribble, Phelps goes up, blocked by the backboard. Wade Dixon grabs the rebound.
I've noticed how Mount Vernon switched their defense again. They went from a zone to just every man just switches everything.
Varner blocked by Phelps right in the hands of Dixon. Now over to Henning. Henning with the right hand. Henning pulls up. Henning can't hit. Barbary mistimed his jump. Ball loose. Barbary's got it. And that pressure's still there. And now Phelps has it. Carmi on offense. Up ahead to Mahan. A 3-point Mount Vernon lead. A minute and a half left in the third quarter. Bounce pass to Phelps. He corrals it. Picks up his dribble. Met by 2 Wildcats. Now finds Mahan in the corner. Here's G. Zips it. Stolen by Henning. Henning by himself. Barbary behind him. Mount Vernon leads by 5.
I'm just impressed how Mount Vernon's keep just switching their defense and nobody's missing their man. Nobody's doesn't know what they're doing.
Very disciplined defensively. Barbary bounce pass to Mahan. Fakes the pass. Dribbles in the corner. Now finds Barbary. Under a minute left in the third quarter. Mount Vernon leads 48-43. Make it 48-45. Phelps has 2 more. And 20 points for the senior big man.
He's getting real good position inside, and they're feeding him.
Final 40 seconds. Here's Sam Thomas. He has gone off here in the second half. Thomas cross court now to Varner, and what are they going to say? Timeout. Timeout, Mount Vernon. 30-second timeout. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
If you're looking for the best barbecue around, look no further than Hog Heaven Barbecue, 411 West Ninth Street, Mount Carmel. Rick Marshall and the staff have been cooking up the best pork ribs and chicken since 1987. Hog Heaven Barbecue is a full-service family restaurant serving breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Be sure to check out our delicious buffet and salad bar. And it's not just barbecue at Hog Heaven. Enjoy our steaks, burgers, catfish, homemade pies, and desserts. Also, check out our beef brisket special with 2 sides for just $7.95. Hog Heaven Barbecue, 411 West 9th, Mount Carmel. So, what's your story? Looking for a cost-effective way to begin your college career? One that's close to home? Or are you still unsure of a career direction? Here's the answer. The 4 Illinois Eastern Community Colleges. With 100 certificate and associate degrees in career and technical fields, many online and many transferable. Frontier Community, Lincoln Trail, Olney Central, Wabash Valley. 4 colleges, 1 mission. Let us help write your life story. Check us out online at iecc.edu.
Welcome back to McDougall Evers. 48-45. Surprisingly, Mount Vernon has the lead. And they have been pretty much on their game the entirety of the night, especially here in the second half. You know, Carmi jumped out to a 41-31 lead. They're about halfway through this third quarter, but Mount Vernon stormed right back. They went on a big old run, I believe a 10-0 run at one point. To tie the game, they took multiple leads. They had a 5-point lead right before the last possession when Adam Phelps scored to get it back down to 3. So now 37 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Varner. Dribbling right now left side to Adams. Adams is the screen from Badiger. Now Dixon over to Varner. 25 seconds. Wildcats might hold for the last shot. Badiger thought about a 3. Thought about going left. Met by Phelps. Badiger goes in with the right hand. Barbary met there with the ball, and Ty Barbary causes a jump ball. But the possession arrow in favor of Mount Vernon, so checking into the ball game now will be Caleb Dosher. Dosher, the 6'4 freshman who got the start tonight. .16 seconds, 3-point Mount Vernon lead. Here's Dosher down low. Back out to Hostetter. Haven't heard his name in a while. He's been on the bench for quite some time. Poked away by Saunders, but into the hands of Adams. Adams in the corner. Dosher lost it, and Carmi has possession with 8 seconds left in the game, or in the third quarter, I should say. A chance to tie here. Full court pressure by the Wildcats. 8 seconds. Here's Phelps. Dribbling between the legs. Now finds Barbary. 4 seconds. Barbary up ahead to G. G back to Barbary, and stolen by Varner, and he throws it up at the buzzer. And the Mount Vernon Wildcats have stormed all the way back to take a 3-point lead at the end of the third quarter. Fourth quarter coming up in 30 seconds.
For over a century, Mount Carmel Public Utility Company has served Wabash County with safe and reliable energy. And now we're there for you in a whole new way. Introducing our new Smart Hub app. The free app lets you access your account 24 hours a day right from your fingertips. Receive email notifications when a new bill is issued and pay that bill directly online, anywhere, anytime. Access your usage history and more. Download the Smart Hub app today at mtcpu.com. Just another way Mount Carmel Public Utility Company serves our neighbors, families, and friends.
Wildcats 48-45 as we begin the fourth quarter of play. And don't forget to stay tuned after this one. Click on over on your Fairfield Mules link or your Mount Carmel Golden Aces link on my15news.com as the Aces taking on the Fairfield Mules, probably the most anticipated game of this tournament already here on Wednesday. But it's probably by far been the most action-packed and close game we've had in this tournament. A lot of lopsided wins, but now Mount Carmel trying to get past these pesky Wildcats who refuse to go away. We start the fourth. Barbry's got it. He'll cross the timeline. Mount Vernon laying off the pressure here. They go back into what looks like a 3-2 zone defense. Carmi has struggled against this in the entire ballgame. G lobs it down low to Phelps. Phelps one dribble, goes up, can't hit, rebound Thomas. Tough shot by Phelps at a tough angle, does not get the fall. Varner for three, it's no good, rebound Phelps. Phelps has 7 boards. Phelps double team, dribbles out of it, picks up his dribble, now finds G. They got to cross the timeline in a hurry. G takes it himself, and now the Bulldogs can set up their offense. Barbry in the corner to Saunders, down low to Phelps. Bounce pass, nice pass to Mahan, who scores. Coach Wolf wanted a foul, doesn't get one. 16 for Ethan Mahan. Down to a 1-point game, 48-47. Here's Thomas over to Dosher in the corner now to Varner. Varner met there by Barbry, drives in, corner now to Henning, back to Thomas, thought about a three, now goes with the left hand. Picks it up, floats it, scores. What a move. How about 20 points for Sam Thomas? And a 3-point Wildcat lead. Saunders, cross court to Mahan. Mahan, one-on-one with Dosher, goes right around him, and he can't get the fall. Rebound on the ground in the hands of Dixon. Mahan had a one-on-one, had a great move to get past Dosher, but his shot was no good. Hitting at the other end, can't hit. Rebound, Ty Barbry. How about that? The 5'9" sophomore gets the rebound amongst the trees. Barbry on the attack. Over to Saunders, back to Barbry, over to G. G thought about a three, now back to Barbry. He thought about a three as well. They'll slow it down. Lots of open shots the Bulldogs don't take here. Barbry in the corner now. You can just tell, Travis, they're trying to get the ball to Phelps down low.
It's been working all day. Why change it, Cole? What's broke, don't fix.
Stole the words out of my mouth. Now they go down to Phelps and a foul called, I believe, away from the ball, maybe. It is on 33 for Mount Vernon. That is Caleb Dosher. And Dosher, the freshman, commits his second foul. Zach Banniger checks back into the ball game for Dosher. Under 6 to go. 47-50, Mount Vernon leads Carmi here in the second game of the second session of the 2019 CIT. Saunders to inbound, finds Barbry, thought about a three, goes left. Jump pass to Mahan in the corner, out of Saunders. Got to stay away from the corner. Back to Barbry, swing it around. Phelps in the dead spot. Bounce pass to Mahan. He goes up and he's fouled. So a great bounce pass from Adam Phelps. That foul was called on number 12, Sam Thomas, his first foul. Or his second foul, I should say. And Mahan to the free throw line to shoot two. His first one is good. We talked about it earlier. Bulldogs have struggled from the free throw line all year. They got to make their free throws on the stretch here if they want a chance to win this game. Mahan hits them both. Back to a 1-point game. Mahan's got 18 points. Here's Varner. Across the timeline, looking right back, left to Banniger on the left side of Thomas. Thomas, who's been the wrecking ball for Mount Vernon today. Stolen by Mahan in the hands of Barbry. Barbry up ahead of the floor. Barbry puts it up and he's fouled. So Mahan poked it away, it rolled into the hands of Ty Barbry. He raced to the other end of the floor, and he can put the Bulldogs back in front with 2 made free throws here. That foul was on Sam Thomas, his third foul.
It's really crucial if Thomas gets in even more foul trouble than he already is in. That takes one of their big playmakers off the court, and we'll see how it affects Mount Vernon.
Tyler Walls checks back in, but Travis, you got to think, with 5.5 left, he's got 3 fouls. He's been such an impact for the Wildcats. He's probably going to stay until he fouls out. Go ahead.
I would say so. He's their leading scorer. He's their leading steals man, it seems like. He's been everywhere on the court.
Barbary hits them both to give the Bulldogs a lead. Ben Varner can't hit. Phelps fighting for the rebound. Jump ball. Possession arrow, says Mount Vernon. So Zach Badiger was battling with Phelps for the rebound. Give Badiger the credit for the rebound. And so now Mount Vernon with the basketball down by 1, 5:22 left in the ball game. We've had a barn burner here. Definitely by far the best game of the tournament. Walls for three in the corner. No good. Rebound Mahan. Up ahead to Ty Barbary. Bulldogs lead by 1. We approach 5 minutes to go in quarter number 4. G over to Barbary on the right side. Passes it over to Saunders. Saunders zips it over to Barbary in the corner now to G. Lobs it for Phelps. Gets it. He's got the basket, and he scores. Running out of room for my score column for Adam Phelps. He's got 22 points. Here's Thomas. Goes around a screen from Badiger. Now picks up a dribble. Now finds Walls. Walls on the left side to Varner. Varner working on Barbary. Back out to Thomas, over to Walls. Walls and Thomas are their two big three-point threats. Here's Henning. Henning, who has 9 points in the ballgame, picks it up. Met there by G. Puts up his shot and scores. That's a pretty good shot. Give the kid credit.
Yeah, Oakley played that perfectly, and it just happened to fall.
Mount Vernon's hitting their shots. You got to give the Wildcats credit. It's not that Carmi's playing bad defense. Mount Vernon's just making shots. And they're playing great defense, too.
That's one thing we said at the top of the broadcast. They're going to get up, and they're going to pressure, and they're going to run 10 guys, and they're going to try to make plays. They're not more talented than anyone, but they're going to out-hustle you.
Thomas gets the steal as Oakley threw the inbounds pass. And a foul on August Saunders, and Coach Kevin Wolf not too happy with the way that one went. G had Saunders open as soon as the play started, but he didn't throw it to him, and then tried to lob it to him in the backcourt. But Sam Thomas, being the athletic kid that he is, went up and got the steal. Foul on August Saunders, his second foul.
Yeah, that's just inexperience by Oakley. He's looking towards the basket instead of looking for the open guy. Sometimes it's better to look for the open man than towards the basket. And Thomas just out here making plays.
Here's Thomas over on the right side to Henning. Henning dribbling left, goes to the left hand, picks it up, shot in the lane, no good. Phelps grabs the rebound. 8 for the senior. Up ahead to Mahan, back over to Barbary. Bulldogs will slow it down here, not looking for a fast break bucket. Barbary met there by Thomas, now over to G. G, the freshman, gets it over in the corner to Phelps, last touch by Badiger. And I have not seen a Bulldog be wide open really in this entire second half. Mount Vernon's been all over the place defensively.
Yeah, they turned it up coming out of the half. I mean, they were playing good defensive, having good defensive pressure in the first half, but now they turned it up to, I would say 11, but I think it's more than that.
13. We'll give him 13. Give 2 more for Adam Phelps. He's got 24 points. Carmi's lead is 5. The famous foot stomp from Coach Kevin Wolf means let's get a stop here. In a 3-point Carmi lead. Thomas drives in. Thomas punks away with Mahan. Mahan's got the steal. He's got Phelps in front of him. He tried to pass it. Got away with the carry. Mount Vernon fans going crazy, but Carmi's got the possession. Bulldogs very fortunate. No call there. Thomas almost thrown away. Phelps on the ground. Ball loose. Henning has it. Here come the Wildcats. Walls to tie the game. It's no good. Rebound Barbary. And Travis, look around. It's pretty much a full, sold-out crowd. I wouldn't say sold, but a full crowd here at the CIT. It's been a pretty good ball game.
Yeah, they're here for this game, but they're also here for that main event we got going on tonight. It's like a heavyweight battle out here.
Saunders lobs for Phelps. He's got 2 more. They cannot stop that move by Adam Phelps. How about 26 points for the senior? Timeout, Mount Vernon. Full timeout. We'll take one as well. Back in 30 seconds.
I didn't want to go to community college because it was too small, too limiting.
I wanted a place where I could expand my horizons and gain experiences for a strong future.
Where I could meet people from other places and learn about them.
A college choice that meant a strong start, not huge debt.
Where I would have the support I needed.
Where teachers knew my name and worked with me on a personal level.
And people were ready and available to help me plan my future.
That's why I choose my community college!
The Tri-State source for alternative rock is 89.1 The Bash. Connect with us wherever you are on social. Listen live on our free mobile apps, online, or on TuneIn. We are today's hit alternative, 89.1 The Bash.
Welcome back to the 2019 CIT. Carmi leads Mount Vernon 57-52 in what's been by far the best game out of the first 5 games played here in the CIT. Cole Carter alongside Travis Black. Lane Camp working the laptop for us. Nikki Lamont running the camera for us. Stay tuned after this one, or at least click on over to your Fairfield Mules or Mount Carmel Aces link for the following game between Mount Carmel and Fairfield. Big crowd tonight. Carmi fans still here. Mount Carmel fans, a lot of maroon. I mean, you got Mount Carmel, Carmi, and Mount Vernon all wear maroon, and a lot of maroon in the stands right now. And of course, you got those fans who are going to root for one team or the other, you know, whether they're here for their team or not.
You got those miscellaneous. It'd be like last year when we had when Harrisburgers rooting for us when to beat Mount Carmel to tie them up.
Yeah. In which you scored 32 points. No, don't act like you don't know, Travis.
I
you
don't
know how many points you scored that game. You got.
I don't know.
You're trying to act like you don't know it all. Anyway, all right. Mount Vernon back on offense. Sam Thomas, 3 more. 23 points for Sam Thomas. It's a 2-point game. Ball on the ground. Varner has it. Trying to throw it up to Thomas now. 3 for the lead. Off the mark. Rebound Saunders. Bulldogs got to slow it down here. 2 minutes to play. What a crazy sequence. Nearly resulted in Mount Vernon taking the lead. Barbary in the corner out of Mahan. Mahan back to Barbary. Student section on their feet. Here's Oakley G. He's got his dribble, I believe. Now gets over to Barbary. It's a screen from G. Back to the right side, met by Varner. Bounce pass to Phelps. Phelps turns around. Phelps dribbles. Back out Mahan. Thought about a 3. Now he's going to dribble back out. Got to think, will Mount Vernon start fouling?
I think eventually they're going to have to, because if I know Kevin Wolf like I think I know him, he's going to want to hold the ball, get a good shot, not force anything, especially playing with just a 2-point lead.
Devin Rankin's back in the ballgame. August Saunders takes his seat. Looked like Oakley G might have had a bloody lip. He's still in the ballgame. Haven't seen much of Devin tonight. He has hit a couple of 3-pointers, but he's been on the bench for quite some time in the second half. Here's Mahan. Mahan, double team in the corner. It's Oakley G. He's got Devin Rankin wide open, doesn't see him. Now let's Rankin on the left side. Rankin dribbles left, now finds G. G dribbles with the right hand, dumps it off to Ty Barbary. 1 minute to play in the fourth quarter. Barbary double team. And a timeout taken by Coach Kevin Wolf. We'll keep it here, as Wolf is going to call a 30-second time. We'll keep it here as the Bulldogs lead at 57-55. So Travis, what is the biggest thing for Carmi here in this final minute?
They just got to hold on to the ball. I mean, with the defensive pressure like Mount Vernon's been keeping this whole game and how they turned it up in the second half with just a 2-point lead, you just can't make any stupid passes. Can't get the ball to the corner because they're going to double it, and then they're going to take away your first pass. But even they're doubling up here at the top, basically at the half-court line. They're just trying to get deflections, trying to get up and down, and trying to get this ball back so they can have a chance of tying this game up.
No question the defensive pressure is going to be there for Mount Vernon. If Carmi can get a basket on this possession, that would be huge, because then it would make it a 2-possession game. But a turnover will be the last thing the Bulldogs need right now. So here we go, 1:05 to play. Mount Vernon stays with that defensive pressure. G to inbound, finds Barbary, almost threw it away. And now it's Barbary. Now finds Mahan. Bounce pass over to Barbary on the right side. He's got Phelps posted up, doesn't give it to him. Now back out top to Barbary. Bulldogs hanging around half court here offensively. 50 seconds to play. Barbary back to Mahan. Wildcats are going to trap any chance they get. Mahan. Pass fake, now finds G. Back to Rankin, driving down low. Rankin kicks it back out to Mahan. 35 seconds, bounce pass G. Will the Wildcats start fouling? And the answer is yes, as Ben Varner will push Oakley G to send the freshman to the free throw line. So August Saunders checks in. Devin Rankin takes a seat. Sam Thomas and Caleb Dosher into the game for the Wildcats.
They brought Saunders in for more defensive look. Devin's not known for his lockdown capability. He's known for that three-point shooting. He's a pretty good free throw shooter.
Probably going to see a lot more of those subs here in the final 32 seconds. Wolf trying to get his best defenders out there and his best free throw shooters. 32 seconds left. It's Oakley G who's scoreless on the night. The freshman in his first CIT makes the first. Now a 3-point Carmi lead. This is a big one. He can make it a 2-possession game with 32 seconds left. G's second free throw. Oh, it's in and out. Rebound, Thomas. Mount Vernon's got timeouts. Are they going to take it or not? 27 seconds. Here's Thomas. Get the ball picked from Dosher. Step back three-pointer to tie the game. In and out. Rebound Phelps. And the hands to Barbary. And Barbary is fouled by Dosher. And Sam Thomas was that close away from tying the ball game.
That was a rim rattler. That was in and out.
Foul is called on Caleb Dosher, his third foul. But man, what a game Sam Thomas has had, and nearly just capped it off with a 3 to tie the game here in the final seconds. But now, a 3-point Bulldog lead, and Coach B.J. Aldridge is going to try to ice the sophomore at the free throw line. Timeout, Mount Vernon will be back in 30 seconds.
Carmi Tournament Basketball brought to you in part by Comprehensive Dental Care of Mount Carmel, where we love smiling faces. Dr. David and Bryce Miller and Elisa Perez and the entire staff have the right plan and treatment for you. Kids too, 325 East 13th Street. Call today, 263-6555. And by Studio D and D's Cuts, designed by Dylan, right next to Lucy's Place on 5th Street in Mount Carmel. They're brand new. Call for an appointment today at 812-618-8646. Be sure and ask about their customer loyalty program. You've never looked better. Studio D's and D's Cuts.
Final 17 seconds. It's Ty Barbary at the free throw line. He is shooting a 1-and-1, I do believe. Is that right, Travis? 1-and-1?
Yeah, it should be.
8 fouls from Mount Vernon?
Yeah.
1-and-1. The sophomore's got 3 points on the night. Missed it. Here's Walls. Wildcats can tie the game. Varner in the lane, and a heads-up call. I could hear Kevin Wolf from up here saying, blue, that means foul. Bulldogs have fouls to give. Situation, I would foul and don't give him the chance to even shoot a three-pointer. Send him to the free throw line. Varner will inbound in a 3-point game. Thomas will inbound in a 3-point game. Got to have some kind of throwback to the inbounder here. Thomas thought about a 3. Don't want to foul. Thomas step back 3. Off the mark. Hitting the rebound. No good. Phelps gets the rebound. And he's fouled with 5 seconds left. The Wildcats have had 2 chances there. Sam Thomas is frustrated, but you got to give the kid credit. He crossed over Mahan and shot an open 3. And a timeout taken by Coach Kevin Wolf. We'll take one as well. Back in 30 seconds.
On air, online, on social. Join News Channel 15 each weeknight for our look at local news, weather, and sports. Where Southern Illinois comes first, this is News Channel 15. News Channel 15 presents Sports Extra, a weekly look at local and area sports. See it Thursday nights at 6:30 on News Channel 15, also posted to our Facebook page. It's Sports Extra.
Cole Carter alongside Travis Black. Adam Phelps just grabbed his 10th rebound of the night, a double-double for him. He's got 26 and 10. So it's going to be Adam Phelps. I mean, he's been not a bad free throw shooter, but still a 1-on-1 case scenario here. Not sure if Mount Vernon has any timeouts left in a 3-point game. 58-55, Carmi leads, 3.8 seconds left. Adam Phelps to the free throw line. Phelps got the free throw.
And that iced the game.
That should. 27 for Phelps. Wolf sends everybody out of the free throw lane. Timeout, Mount Vernon. We will keep it here. No break for us. We'll keep it here. A full timeout for B.J. Aldridge. And Travis, you said that should ice this one away here with 3.8 seconds left, but unless a miraculous final 3 seconds from Mount Vernon, Carmi's going to go to 2-0 in the CIT.
Well, miraculous. I wouldn't put it past Mount Vernon for it.
I mean, give credit. I know Mount Vernon lost to Fairfield by, I believe, 41 points, but man, did they play a great game tonight. Carmi didn't play their best by far. Had some moments there in the second half where they played well, played bad, but you know, they fought. Mount Vernon fought. Sam Thomas, an incredible ball game. And the kids got 23 points. Had multiple chances to tie the game late in the game with a 3. But go ahead.
He had some really good looks for it too.
He had the open 3, I believe, on an inbounds pass, and then he had the step back against Mahan that rimmed out. Oh, the one from the logo that rimmed out that could have tied the game late. The final 3.8 seconds. This free throw won't really matter. Not sure if the Wildcats have any timeouts. Phelps hits it. 27 for Adam Phelps. Baseball pass. They throw it. It's Thomas. He was out of bounds. And that will just about do it. Final 1.4 seconds. It's Adam Phelps. The Bulldogs will improve to 2-0 in the CIT this year. A thrilling win. Maybe not the best, but they got it done. Carmi wins it 60-55. Travis, any last words on that win for the Bulldogs?
Nail biter.
Nail biter, easiest to say. Carmi improves to 6-9 on the year. 6-9. Mount Vernon drops to 1-12. Mount Vernon falls to 0-2 in the tournament. Carmi 2-0. There for a game you thought Carmi was going to run away. You thought Mount Vernon was going to run away, but in the end, it's Carmi with the win by a final score of 60-55. So for Cole Carter and Travis Black, thanks to Lane Camp for stepping on the laptop. Nikki Lamont on the camera. We'll send to the guys in Mount Carmel. Good night.